Hello everybody, this is Jason Guy in Kinggodwise, and this is lesson number 27, and it's called Brain Will Follow the Body. I had a previous lesson, I think it was 24 or something. They're in alphabetical order. One of the most difficult things about this YouTube series was I wanted all of the videos to be pretty accessible, and I wanted them to be able to be used. And so I put them in alphabetical order. I've had these thoughts and written them down and kind of written little essays on them, probably about 230 things, and I did them as I thought about them. But to put them in a YouTube video, I actually put them in a book, and then I made a YouTube video off of the book. I've had to try to put them in alphabetical order. So I have two of them. One says body will follow the brain, and this one is brain will follow the body. It's kind of a chicken and the egg thing of which came first, but this is very important. Your brain will follow your body. If you lack a trait, assume it. Posture requires nothing. Good form. Try to feel sad while you're smiling. You feel miserable, smile. Eventually it'll be difficult. Try to feel weak and pathetic while you're wearing a crown. You can't do that. Your brain will follow your body. If you lack a trait, assume it. There was a great general, and he said, feigned courage is very difficult to distinguish from real courage. And what this meant was, if you hear the guns going off and the explosions and the bullets whistling by your head, and if you act brave and you walk around brave and you talk brave, pretty soon you are brave. And you've almost, fake it till you make it. You've almost done this to yourself, so that you're then in your mind you have become a brave person. And this is true all the time. People do not. It amazes me, people that understand that if you tell a kid they're worthless and they're no good, eventually that kid will accept the programming and they'll feel worthless. But these same people who maybe understand that don't understand all of the little nonverbal, visual, physical gestures, expressions that program someone. And when you program to yourself, and it's more powerful than actually the spoken language. Long before there was a word spoken, back in the Miocene, millions of years ago, we didn't have language, but we had verbal cues. Dogs, lions, baboons understand verbal gestures. If some baboon walks up to the troop in a cowering, he's sending a message to himself and every other baboon. Same way with the lion, same way with the dog, with his tail down. So your brain will follow your body. You have to get in the right posture, right expression. You have to actually physically act out what you want to believe. It's good to believe in your head, but you have to make the next step and physically act it out. This is why I maybe should have done these two together, but the brain will follow the body in this way. As I said, you've got to, when you are trying to make a change in yourself, when you're trying to be successful, you have to go all in. You can't just say the words or think the thoughts in your head without your body doing them. And vice versa, even if you don't feel that way, and this is where the feigned courage is very difficult to distinguish from real courage comes from, or is good for. Even if you feel like a coward on the inside, if you're acting brave on the outside, pretty soon you will be brave on the inside. You will be brave in your mind. In every way, if you don't feel attractive in your head, act attractive. Pretty soon you'll be feeling attractive. Sports teams do this all the time with their uniforms. I had a coach, and we were the Redskins, which I guess is a very politically incorrect term now, but we were the Redskins, and we had red socks, and we had red T-shirts, and we had pride in that. And there was no, it was a real physical outward appearance. We see someone else with the red socks, and we felt like we were part of that team, and it worked. That outward physical body thing worked on our heads. That happens all the time, so it's something to be aware of, as most of my lessons here end up with. If you're just aware of it, you can use it, and if you're aware of it, you can also ignore it. But if you're not aware of it, you tend to get used by it. There's an old saying in prison, do the time, don't let the time do you. There are things in life that if you're aware of them, you don't have to get abused by them, used by them, or be a victim of them. And this is one of the examples. The brain will follow the body. If you want to make a change in your life, dress for success, posture for success, expression for success, the tone of your voice for success. You have to really do the physical acting. Just like any actor and if you're not a believable actor, your mind won't believe it, and you won't make the change. You won't accomplish the thing. I don't know any Olympic winner that didn't posture the right way. One time I coached wrestling, and I had all my kids raise their hands as if they'd already won the match. They physically thought about winning. That happens. It's all the time. So keep that in mind. Be aware of that. The brain will follow the body, and I hope I didn't confuse anyone with I did put another video out that said the body will follow the brain, and that's also true. I said it's a kind of the one does not contradict the other. It's just what came first, the chicken or the egg. And I would say, start on both. Get your mind right and get your body following that, or vice versa. But do one or the other, or better both. So hope this helps somebody. Thank you very much. Signing off.